Okay, so this is OnLife, our basic layout. Or at least I think it is. I haven't actually shown it to any of my other teammates yet, but we'll see. This is our basic simulation. Guess we'll start at the top left hand. See, we have our current time. So you don't start off with any days that have accrued, obviously, for days off, but you do start off with some sick days and personal days, and you have options of taking a sick day or a personal day if you need to rejuvenate your mental, emotional, or physical health or your stamina, or if you want a medical procedure done, you can also use these days during that time. We have money saved. You can see it tells you the amount, but it also breaks it down to the income this little dude gets per year, 23,000 a year, and it breaks it down per month and week. That is adjustable depending on how many hours he works. So it also shows the money that he spent, his total procedures, and his medications per month. He currently spends $45 per month on medications, but other things also factor in, like special health needs, how much you socialize, as opposed to how much you work. And when we come to our overall health, we break it down into mental, emotional, physical, and stamina. So you can see his mental state is pretty complacent, and that could affect his job performance. And you might be able to help that out by solving problems in his personal life or getting some more sleep. It may help us focus. So basically, he needs a little more personal time. For emotional, he is very unhappy, and maybe if he cut out his work hours a little bit and had a little more personal time or social time, he might feel a little bit better about himself. As for physical, he's in great physical shape, and so is his stamina. Alright, now we have our current medications. These are the things he's currently on: Cialis, Ambien, and amitriptyline. If you have selected, which we have, amitriptyline, it shows that all the information about it that he needs. Shows the actual name. The actual name of the medication on the market is called Vanatrip, and its use, its utility, it's an antidepressant. You have a list of side effects, and if you look on down, we also have a list of possible conflicting medications. So if he decides to take something else that would conflict with this medication, then, well, something bad might happen to his health. Moving on. Let's see here. We also have the RX message at the bottom of the screen. I like to think of it as like chance in Monopoly, except it's not really chance all that much. Depending on your mental or emotional or physical state or your stamina state or your schedule, you'll get these little things that'll pop up. So if you spend enough time in your social, then you might develop a relationship. If you spend enough time at work, then you might get a promotion. Just certain things where you spend your hours and your energies. Focus on where you're gearing your life towards. So we got that little message there down in the bottom left. Now we have our schedule, which is modifiable. As you can see, this guy works a pretty steady job and goes to the gym quite a bit, 3 times a week, and has some pretty good chunks of time there for social and personal. So I guess this is a pretty evened out schedule. He does tend to stay out late on the weekends, but who doesn't like to do that every once in a while? You can change and apply to different areas. You can spend more time at work or more time at home, more time in personal, more time at social, and you can change that up to affect your overall health. Alright, now we have a little character information, just a little more information. All of these specs are chosen at random because, hell, we can't choose our genetics. Height, he hasn't reached his full growth potential because, believe it or not, there actually is a medication, if you're taking it young enough, that the highest you can reach for your growth potential genetically, that medication will help you reach that. Unfortunately, that also means you have a really high chance of developing scoliosis, but whatevs. His weight is a little unhealthy because he's a bit underweight, maybe a little too much work coupled with stress, maybe a little bit gym, not enough sex, whatever. Hair, dander, yes, why not? Eyesight, he has good eyesight, good job. He is a male oriented towards women. His health issues, he's a celiac. And that's where you can't have wheat or gluten or bad things will happen to you. If you know what gluten-free is or a celiac is, or if you are one, you know the groceries are damn expensive because they have to remake everything especially for you. You can't not only have bread, but you can't have like certain types of barbecue sauce, chocolate, health bars, cereal, a lot of types of drinks. I mean, man, weed is in everything. I feel so bad for these people, and this guy's got it. So, as a note, he has an automatic $100 per week, subtracted from the savings for special needs groceries because that food is damn expensive. Alright, also if you notice you're going to have that little icon of the pill bottle to the left. That is going to be all of the medications listed in the database that are available to the character in alphabetical order. As you can see, I'm just not, favoring the ones that begin with A. There are ones that start with Z as well. And that little button will be able to scroll down on the bottom left of that window. So if you click 1, let's see, like acetaminophen, one of the most deadly drugs, Tylenol. It shows the estimated cost, $5.45 per bottle, and how many doses, 10. The utility, it's, a pain reliever and a fever reducer. Treat your headache, muscle aches, your backache, arthritis, colds, fevers, toothaches, whatever. There's a list of side effects, and it shows how often you want to apply the dosage, 2 times a day for 5 weeks. And it shows the overall cost at the bottom. That will you'll notice that it was automatically subtracted from the savings, but that depends. You can see your overall cost and how it will affect your savings as you change numbers in the daily, weekly, monthly. Also, likewise, this will be pretty much the same for procedures. I haven't finished making up all the information for all the different funky things you can get done to your body and mind surgically, but that'll also be coming soon. And yeah, so I guess that's pretty much it. Happy OnLifing.